man on the run. Peter Murphy, American agent. A spy who has been exposed, who steps into the shoes of his exact double. Multimillionaire Mark Wainwright, when the millionaire accidentally takes the bullet meant for the spy. Thus, for Peter Murphy begins a bizarre new life, both public and private. A life of double jeopardy as the man who never was.
Guten Morgen.
Morgan.
I would like to say one thing in your behalf. You certainly find the most romantic places for us to meet this early in the morning.
That's the only picture we have of him. The only picture in existence, so far as we know.
Wait a minute. That was who?
Took refuge in a monastery 4 years ago when the government tried to arrest him.
Priest, Vraz, enemy of the state, right?
Worked with resistance. He knows places, names, information they'd very much like to have.
I'm sure of that. After 4 years, they're going to go into a monastery and dig him out?
Don't have to. He left Sanctuary yesterday. Just walked out, simple as that.
Why?
This letter was found in his room. It's from his sister's doctor. Apparently the old woman has died.
Oh, so you think he's gone there?
Right.
Where does she live?
Right down there. The village of Caslari. Only 30 kilometers from the border.
That sounds reasonable. One thing, what's an American millionaire going to be doing in a place like that?
Billionaire.
Yeah, I know he's a billionaire. I mean, it's a little news to me. I'm self-conscious of it.
Kaslavi is one of the best mountain climbing resorts in all of Europe.
Oh, no.
That
Mark
Wainwright was a marvelous mountain.
Beautiful mountain climber. Let me tell you something about Peter Murphy, who gets nosebleeds in an escalator.
No matter. And you'd better play Wainwright to the hilt. International drunk, bore, swinger.
In case I find him, I'm the last place they expect to find a priest, right?
Exactly.
Then what do I do with him?
Get him across the border. Here's Ford's passport.
Well, it sounds so easy the way you tell me that, James.
Look, Peter, if the secret police get their hands on him, a lot of good friends are going down the mountain with him.
I know. I'll get him. Think you'd recognize him from this?
Is that the best picture you've got?
It's the only picture I've got. It's the only one in existence. Our friend Monseigneur Vraz may be a household word in this part of the country, but very few people know what he looks like, which is lucky for him. Security police get to him. He's a dead bird, because he doesn't know what he's doing or how to do it.
So we have to get to him first.
So we have to get to him first. Unless we're too late.
Your paper, please. Thank you. Okay.
Take your pick.
Which one's the lowest?
Sprained ankle would be the answer, I'd say.
Ah, Wainwright.
Sure. Again, Stephen. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. Thank you. Madam. How are you?
Hello.
You look beautiful today.
Ow! Ow! Oh! Oh!
Wainwright.
Oh, I think it's broken.
Oh, Charlie, you won't be able to climb.
We get you to a hospital.
Yeah, I know. Don't give me a hospital. Give me a doctor. That doctor, what's his name? Hanska. Get me
Hanska.
Hanska. No, never mind. My wife will drive me.
Come down.
Oh.
Don't you think my original suggestion would have been safer?
Ow!
It's only bruised.
It is? Oh, well, if you don't mind, Doctor, I'll keep the sling here. Because I wouldn't want people to think that I just come over here to talk to you.
Huh? What do you wish to talk about?
Well, I thought we might talk about a patient of yours. A woman by the name of Gabler.
Gabler? Anna Gabler? Do you know her?
Well, it's obvious you do, Doctor.
Her brother is Monseigneur Vras. He's in sanctuary.
No, not anymore. He left yesterday morning. I'm rather anxious to talk to him.
That's your affair, Mr. Wainwright.
No, that's our affair. I know he's either coming here or he's here already.
How did this come into your possession?
It was found on the sanctuary floor.
It wasn't written by me. It's my paper. My letterhead. But the signature... a splendid imitation. I might have accepted as my own, except I never wrote it. Anna Gabler's health is excellent.
Of course it is. So I suppose the secret police have the village all staked out.
Staked out? My English is not so good. The idiom defeats me.
You understand secret police, don't you, Doctor? Are they here or they already have France?
Why are you angry, Mr. Wainwright? I've told you all I know. The letter is a forgery. I am a village doctor. I have no politics. No. There's no charge.
Money has no politics either, Doctor.
This is Dr. Hanska?
Good afternoon, Doctor. I'm calling about Anna Gabler.
Yes. What about Anna Gabler? Why are you calling me?
Because you are her doctor.
I'm her doctor, yes. But only when she's sick. There's nothing wrong with Anna Gabler.
Quite sure, Doctor? She's not dying.
No, I gave you my word. Anna is fine.
Is it possible to see you, Doctor?
No, I'm sorry. I'm much too busy.
Just take the bags upstairs. Use your imagination. Where would you go if you were a bag? Come on, I'll show you where the bags are.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, good, you speak English, yeah? Good. Come on.
Just a moment. Your passport.
Who the devil are you?
Police.
Oh, yes, of course you are. Yeah. All right. You're sort of in my way wherever I go, aren't you?
American.
Is that a crime?
Would you mind stepping over here a minute? Can you identify this man?
Yes, of course, certainly. This is Mr. Mark Wainwright. He just arrived at the party only a few minutes ago.
Yep.
And for what purpose?
Well, for skiing, mainly, yes.
In July?
Well, you'd hardly expect me to mountain climb with this arm, would you?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I suggested Monseigneur Vraz change it to something a little more appropriate.
Congratulations to both of you. That's quite a transformation, Monseigneur.
Only on the surface, I'm afraid. If I'm required to act the part, I will most assuredly betray us all. I realize now I come this far on faith alone. I hadn't a plan. There was no cleverness. I traveled the most direct route. Beginner's luck.
Don't knock beginner's luck, Monseigneur.
There is no turning back now.
But from now on, you are a Swiss businessman. Your name is Rudolph Agassiz. These papers could just possibly get you over the border. If I could think of a way to get you to the border.
It's only a 40-minute drive. He could take the car.
Unfortunately, I do not know how to drive.
Unfortunately, none of that makes any difference because I can't think of a way to get you by those secret police in the lobby.
You don't think luck will get me out of the country, do you, Mr. Wainwright?
Truthfully, no, Monseigneur. I think that's going to take a miracle.
Ah.
6 hours of daylight.
Should I not stay upstairs until the checkpoint opens?
No, it's going to be too suspicious if he stays upstairs. So we're going to have a long night's farewell to our friend Rudy Agassiz. Well, now, what about it, Rudy? On your last night here, do you prefer a blonde, a brunette, or a redhead? What's the last night?
Good evening, Mr. Wainwright.
Good evening.
I am Anton Marulich.
Well, that's right. I guess you are, aren't you?
I wish to apologize to you.
Apologize for what?
For this afternoon, we were kind of rude to you.
As a matter of fact, you were, you know.
We didn't know who you were.
Yeah, well, that's all right. That's ancient history, Mr. Murray. Let me introduce you to some of my friends. This is Helga or Trudy or something like that. And this is my wife, Eva.
You do.
And this is Rudy Agassiz, Mr. Moses.
Good evening.
Darling, why don't you ask Mr. Marulich to join us?
Why should he join us? I don't have a drink. Mr. Murray doesn't have. I'll tell you, but let's fend for ourselves, Mr. Murray. Come on. Yeah, just a moment. Come on, Helga. Pleasure.
He didn't take a second look at you.
And yet, for the first time since I left the monastery, I was suddenly so very frightened.
Please, don't look so grim. A member of the Wainwright set may be gay or loud or drunk, but never serious and certainly never grim. It's against the rules.
I will do my best.
Oh, you're not a bad fella, really, Murray. But you got a professional cop's face. Now, if you could just kind of relax the face a little bit.
Ma.
I'll tell you something. Helga here is a much better face relaxer than I am, and you're just going, yeah, I said good. No, yeah. You go.
You've got to get him away from here tonight.
Well, what's happened?
Well, nothing yet, but I feel there's something.
Now, come on, just cool down here. Look, they've accepted him as a member of our party. Tomorrow morning he can walk across that border. tonight, they'd be suspicious.
Papers are in order.
I checked.
He's a member of the Wainwright party. Some reason to arrest him.
Tomorrow he leaves for the west with the Wainwrights.
Must be the priest.
Then give me half an hour with him.
And if we're wrong, if he is Rudy Agassiz, a business friend of the Wainwrights,
So, we made a mistake.
you're a fool, Kopag. Wainwright isn't just a tourist with a camera around his neck. He's a man no government wants to offend.
So we sit back and allow Agassiz to cross when the border opens at dawn.
No, he will be arrested as soon as he crosses the border.
Why should he? He has his papers in order.
He will have a companion. Her papers will not be in order.
Her?
Otelia. He will be aiding an enemy of the state.
I think I'd better find out. Rudy, you have found yourself a nice little robin, and you didn't even tell me, which is against the rules of our whole society, which is, Rudy, I think you're drunk. Why don't you go sit down and I will take care of your little robin. What is your name, little robin?
Otelia.
Otelia. Schön, Otelia.
What are the rules, Mr. Wainwright?
The rules are very simple, Otelia, and I make them all up.
She can't pull him out of here while the Wainwrights stick this close.
So we need a diversion. Time's running short.
A diversion? Shouldn't be difficult, Colonel. Mrs. Wainwright, she's an attractive woman.
It's time I left for the border. He won't slip through this time.
What does this mean?
It means that since your husband has fixed himself up, why don't you have a drink with me?
How dare you? Look now, Mark, let's go. You have your papers?
Why?
In the name of Rudy Agassiz? Something has happened. They've become suspicious. We've got to get across the border now.
How?
Stupid. You'll be all right. Now, just lie still. All right.
I want a priest.
Let me.
Look, just get out of here, will you?
She's dying.
Look, you see those soldiers over there? Those are border guards.
She's calling for a priest.
Do you understand something? She was trying to trap you.
That does not alter my responsibility. I cannot deny any person the last sacrament. Seems the luck didn't last quite long enough. I am a priest. Istam sanctam unctionem, et sumamissimam misericordiam indulgat tibi Dominus, requiter visum deliquistis. Amen.
You were going to leave the country, Mr. Wainwright?
Do you have any objections, Mirovich?
Well, Ottilia? Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Ottilia, you see the man. You see the priest.
No, it's just a man. I'm so fruity.
No, Mr. Wainwright. No objections.